everyone, today I thought we'd try something a little bit different. I had a request on my YouTube page asking for a tutorial for the Lucky Trappers reel, so I thought, what better reason than to give this a shot. So the Lucky Trappers reel is a reel in G by fantastic Manitoba fiddler Andy Dejarlis, and it goes a little something like this. 1, 2, 3. Lucky Trappers reel is a reel like so many others, where it has an A part that is repeated twice and a B part that is repeated twice. Our A part will sound something a little bit like this. Now I want you to listen for the pattern in this A part. Our A part has a first section that is played once, and then a second section that is played, and then our first section repeats almost identically before playing our ending. So let's get learning. Our A part is going to start playing around on a G chord arpeggio. So we're going to start off with a open D pickup going onto a nice strong solid G, before going up the arpeggio and back down. So I guess we're playing around that arpeggio 3 times. So let's give that a try. Open D, G, B, G, D, G, B, G, D, G, B. As for bowings, I'm landing that G on a nice solid down bow. And then in order for our bowing to work out, we're going to have to up bow slur that first B with the G. After that, we have some single bow strokes until we get back onto that D string playing around the arpeggio. So that second time, we can slur the G, D, G, just to break things up a bit since it is quite a notey tune. And everything else I think is pretty straight as far as bowings go. So let's try that first part of the A part together. 1, 2, 3, D. Again, just that arpeggio bit, starting on our D. And one more time on our D. 1, 2, 3. And if you're not quite ready to move on, just hit rewind. I'll play with you as many times as you want. But if you're ready to keep going, so am I. So after our arpeggio bit, we ended off on that B. So from our B, we're going to rock back and forth from our B to our G, up to a C, back to our G, and again on that B. To end on that G. So let's just try that a couple times. 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's try the whole A as we know it so far together a couple times. So starting on our open D, 1, 2, 3. Arpeggios, rocking, and let's try that again. 1, 2, 3. And again, if you want to repeat it a few more times, hit rewind. I'll keep playing. So our next part to the A part plays around on the D chord. So we're going to start off with a nice, strong, solid A note. And we're going to rock around on that arpeggio a couple times. So we're going to rock down to the F sharp, back to the A, D, A, F sharp, A, and we're going to walk up the arpeggio. So D, F sharp. We're going to throw in a sneaky D7 there with our C to land on the B. So let's try just that part a couple times. 1, 2, 3, 4, A. Rocking up the arpeggio. As far as bowing goes, again we have that slur right after our A note, same idea as the beginning of the A part, and I think otherwise we keep it pretty straight as far as bowing goes. So let's try it together. 1, 2, 3, 4. And one more time, starting on our A, 1, 2, 3, 4. Rock, arpeggio. And that is half of our A part. So that is a whole first part of the A, second part of the A. So let's try that all together a few times. 1, 2, 3, D. And again, 1, 2, 3, D. Arpeggio. Rock. A. Rock. Up the arpeggio. So from there we're going to do kind of a shortened version of our first part. So instead of rocking twice, we'll just do the rocking once on the G arpeggio. But before we can arpeggio, we do need to turn around and get back to it. So we landed on our B. So as pickups, we're going to play A and then an F sharp to land back on that nice solid G. So A, F sharp, G. So in context, let's start from that A note just to resituate ourselves. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm slurring that A and that F sharp. So you can make sure we're starting that downbeat with a down bow. You want to work with the gravity rather than against it, just to make sure you're getting that danceable feel. So let's do that one more time. 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we're going to play that shortened first part. And we're going to head over to that rocking that we've already seen. So let's try the second half of the A part a few times together. Starting on that G. 1, 2, 3, 4. One, 2, 3, 4. And one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4. And all that's left is our ending. So to end it, we are going to play an A, a B, and an A. Back down to our G, and we're going to walk up the scale from an F sharp all the way up to that other G. So again, walking up from that F sharp. And we're going to noodle around on that E string a couple times to end it off with a G, F sharp, A, F sharp, G. And that is your whole A part. So let's play just that last bit, starting on our A, our ABA, before walking up the scale. 1, 2, 3. And one more time. 1, 2, 3. So let's try it from the top of the A part. Let's play it twice through. 1, 2, 3. Again. sounded awesome. So if you're not quite familiar enough with the A part, feel free to rewind, and I'll play with you as many times as you want to play. If not, let's skip ahead to the B. So our B is also starting on the B arpeggio, but we're going to use it as our pickups this time. So we're going to start off on a B to a D up to our G on the E string. And we're going to walk up our scale, 1, to walk right back down to our D. Let's try what we've got so far, starting with our G arpeggio, starting on the B, up to that G, and then walking down to our D. 1, 2, 3. And one more time. 1, 2, 3. From there, we're going to noodle around with our A note, sneaking in a sneaky little G sharp to land back down on our F sharp, ready for the next part. So starting on our E, 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 G sharp, walk down. So let's try just that part, starting on our E. 1, 2, 3, 4. And one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4. From there, we're going to go down to our D and do that same little up and down walk. So we're going to sneak a little F sharp in there before switching down to our D. So it'll sound a little something like this. So from our F sharp, 1, 2, 3, 4. And from there, we're going to head down to our B, walk down the scale, back up the scale, so that we're ready to start or to restart with that first part of the B section. So starting on a B, we're going to hold it a little bit and then walk down. So let's try that whole B part as we know it so far. So starting from that G arpeggio pickup on our B, 1, 2, 3. A noodling, D, scale, scale down, let's try that together one more time. 1, 2, 3 from the B. So we added a couple notes there. So all we added was an A note, and then we went right into that pickup that's going to start our B part. So let's do that one last time together. And again, if you need more than one time, just hit rewind. I'll play with you as many times as you want. from our pickup. 1, 2, 3. Slur up. D. Slur up. Awesome. And we're going to repeat that first part exactly as we learned it earlier. So starting with that G. So exactly like we already saw it. And we're going to end it off with our ending, and we'll have learned the entire B part. So our B part revolves a lot around that F sharp. So we're going to stray away from it. We're going to come right back down to it. So starting on our F sharp, we're walking up the scale to an A, back to an F sharp, sneak up to a B, back down to an F sharp, to our A again, and back to our F sharp, and we're just going to end noodling around our G. So G, G, F sharp, G. So let's try just that last little ending right there, walking up from our F sharp. 1, 2, 3, 4. And one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's try the second half of our B part. So starting from the G arpeggio on our B, starting on a B, landing on a G. 1, 2, 3. New ending. I'll try it one more time. 1, 2, 3. New ending. Up, down, up, down, up, down, G, G, F, G. Awesome, so let's try that whole B part together. Let's run it twice through. Starting on our B, D pickups. 1, 2, 3. Again. Awesome. And that's the whole tune. So let's try it all together at a nice slow tempo. Let's keep this accessible, and then we'll speed it up afterwards. 1, 2, 3. Beeper. And let's try that a little bit faster. 1, 2, 3, 4. And let's try that to speed all together. Let's play it twice through. 1, 2, 3, 4. you enjoyed. Hope you got to learn a fantastic tune. If you enjoyed what you heard, make sure to hit the like button. If you'd like to see more of these tutorial videos, let me know in the comments what kind of tunes you'd like to see in these tutorials. Hit subscribe if you'd like to hear more of my music, and make sure to hit the little notification button so you don't miss an upload. Happy fiddling!